Did you know that the human voice can convey over 24 emotions just through tone alone? Or that according to a study, people are more likely to follow leaders with dynamic vocal qualities because they are perceived as more confident and trustworthy? In this series, we're diving deep into the art and science of vocal leadership. From the subtle nuances of tone and emotion to the bold strokes of articulation and projection, we'll explore how you can harness the full potential of your voice to inspire, influence, and lead like never before. But it's not all about talking. True leadership communication also means listening, actively and empathetically. It's about creating a dialogue, not a monologue. This is why we'll also delve into the realms of active listening and non-verbal cues, rounding out your communication toolkit to ensure you're not just heard, but truly understood. Join us as we embark on this journey to not just speak like a leader but to be a leader, because in the end, leadership is not just about what you do but how you communicate it. Are you ready to unleash the power of your leadership voice? Let's begin. Chapter 1: The Power of Voice in Leadership. Have you ever wondered why some leaders can command a room's attention the moment they begin to speak? It's not just what they say but how they say it. The power of voice in leadership cannot be overstated. It's a tool that can inspire, motivate, and influence others. A strong, confident voice can transform an average speech into a powerful message. Consider Martin Luther King Jr. His "I Have a Dream" speech is etched in history not only for its message but also for his compelling delivery. His voice conveyed passion, conviction, and a deep sense of urgency, making his message irresistible. Voice is the bridge between your ideas and the hearts and minds of your audience. It carries your emotions, convictions, and intentions. When you speak with clarity and confidence, people listen. They don't just hear words, they feel your message. This emotional connection is what every leader strives for. It's what turns followers into advocates. But it's not all about volume or strength. The power of a leader's voice lies in its ability to adapt. It's about knowing when to be soft and when to be strong, when to speed up and when to slow down. This adaptability helps leaders to be more relatable and effective in their communication. The right use of voice can also significantly impact decision-making. Studies show that CEOs with deeper voices are more likely to lead larger companies and earn more money. It suggests that people associate a deeper voice with authority and trustworthiness, key qualities of effective leadership. Chapter 2: Vocal Qualities of Effective Leaders. So, what makes a leader's voice compelling? It's not a one-size-fits-all answer, as different situations call for different vocal qualities. However, there are certain traits that are universally recognized in the voices of effective leaders. Firstly, clarity is paramount. A clear voice is easily understood and cuts through noise, both literally and metaphorically. It's essential for conveying complex ideas in simple terms. Steve Jobs, for example, was a master at this. His presentations were marked by clear, concise language, delivered in a well-paced, easy-to-follow manner. This clarity made his speeches not only engaging but also memorable. Another critical quality is authenticity. Authenticity in your voice builds trust and credibility. It's about being genuine and true to your values and beliefs. When a leader's voice reflects their authentic self, it resonates more deeply with the audience. People are naturally drawn to leaders who are honest and genuine because they are seen as more relatable and trustworthy. Confidence is another key vocal quality. A confident voice is firm, steady, and assertive without being aggressive. It conveys a sense of certainty and conviction. Confidence in a leader's voice can inspire confidence in others, making it easier to motivate and mobilize a team towards a common goal. Furthermore, flexibility in a leader's voice can greatly enhance their effectiveness. The ability to adjust one's pitch, tone, and pace according to the audience and context can make communication more impactful. It's like having a dynamic range in music. The variations make the performance more engaging and emotionally rich. Chapter 3: Mastering your vocal tone. The tone of your voice is like the paint on a canvas. It colors everything you say. A leader's vocal tone can express confidence, warmth, authority, or approachability. It's not just about the words you choose but how you say them that can make all the difference. Mastering your vocal tone means understanding its impact and learning to adjust it to fit the situation. Imagine addressing a team that's missed their targets. A harsh, critical tone might damage morale further. Instead, a firm yet encouraging tone can motivate them to improve. This adjustment in tone can turn a potentially demotivating situation into an opportunity for growth and development. But how do you master your vocal tone? Start by becoming more aware of it. Record yourself speaking in different situations. Listen to the recordings and note how your tone changes. Are you more authoritative in meetings but warmer in one-on-ones? Awareness is the first step to control. Next, practice adjusting your tone. Use exercises to manipulate your pitch, volume, and pace. High pitch can signal excitement or urgency, while a lower pitch can convey seriousness or authority. Speaking slowly can emphasize importance, while a quicker pace can convey enthusiasm or urgency. Another tip is to match your tone to your message. If you're sharing good news, let your excitement show. If you're discussing a serious issue, adopt a more somber tone. This alignment makes your communication more authentic and impactful. Chapter 4: The Art of Vocal Projection. Vocal projection is not about shouting. It's about making your voice carry through a room without strain. Effective vocal projection ensures that your message reaches every ear in the audience, whether you're speaking to a small team or a large hall. Projection starts with proper breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing, where you breathe from the belly rather than the chest, provides the support your voice needs to project. It's the difference between a flashlight and a spotlight. One shines farther because it has a stronger power source. To practice, try breathing exercises that focus on expanding your diaphragm. Imagine filling your stomach with air instead of your chest. Then, use this air to speak. You'll find that your voice carries further with less effort. Posture also plays a crucial role. Stand or sit straight with your shoulders back and your head up. This posture opens up your airways, allowing for clearer, more powerful voice projection. Imagine a string pulling you up from the top of your head. This visualization can help you maintain the optimal posture for projection. Articulation is another key element. Clearly pronouncing your words makes your speech more understandable and reduces the need to speak loudly. Tongue twisters can be a fun and effective way to practice articulation. The clearer your articulation, the less effort you'll need to project your voice. Chapter 5: Speaking with Clarity and Precision. Clear and precise speech is the hallmark of great leadership communication. It's not just about choosing the right words. It's about conveying your message in the simplest, most straightforward way possible. This chapter focuses on eliminating ambiguity and making every word count. First, focus on your message's core. What is the one thing you want your audience to remember? Start there and build your communication around that central idea. This approach helps avoid the common pitfall of overloading your audience with information, which can dilute your main point. Use simple language. Complex vocabulary or jargon can alienate or confuse your audience. Instead, opt for words that are easily understood by everyone. This doesn't mean dumbing down your message. It means making it accessible. Remember, Albert Einstein once said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." Be concise. Try the Twitter test. If you can summarize your message in 280 characters or less, you're on the right track. This exercise forces you to boil down your message to its essence and eliminate unnecessary words. Structure your thoughts. A well-organized message is easier to follow. Use lists, bullet points, or numbers to structure your main points. This method not only helps you stay on track but also makes it easier for your audience to retain the information. Chapter 6: The Role of Emotion in Your Voice. Emotion is a powerful tool in leadership communication. It can inspire, motivate, and connect with your audience on a deep level. However, the key is to use emotion effectively and authentically. This chapter explores how to infuse your voice with the right amount of emotion, depending on your message and audience. Understand the emotional tone of your message. What are you trying to convey? Hope? Urgency? Compassion? The emotion in your voice should match the content of your message. This alignment makes your communication more impactful and authentic. Vary your emotional expression. A monotone voice can be disengaging. Varying your vocal expression to match the emotional highs and lows of your message keeps your audience engaged and emphasizes key points. Use pauses effectively. Pauses can be a powerful tool to let an emotion resonate with the audience. A well-timed pause after a significant point allows your listeners to absorb and reflect on what you've said, enhancing the emotional impact. Be authentic. Audiences can detect insincerity. Your emotional expression needs to be genuine. If you truly feel the emotion you're trying to convey, your audience is more likely to feel it too. Authentic emotion creates a genuine connection between you and your audience. Practice emotional control. While emotion is important, overdoing it can undermine your message. Practice controlling your emotional delivery by recording yourself and listening back. Are the emotions conveyed appropriate and genuine? Do they enhance your message? Use feedback from trusted peers to fine-tune your emotional delivery. Emotionally intelligent communication is a powerful skill for any leader. By mastering the role of emotion in your voice, you can create messages that not only inform but also inspire and resonate with your audience on a deeper level. Chapter 7: Non-verbal communication and voice. While your voice is a powerful tool in conveying your message, non-verbal cues play an equally crucial role in effective leadership communication. This chapter delves into how body language, facial expressions, and even silence can complement your voice and enhance your message. Firstly, body language speaks volumes. Your posture, gestures, and movements should align with your verbal message. Standing tall with open gestures conveys confidence and openness, encouraging trust and engagement from your audience. Conversely, closed postures or fidgeting can signal nervousness or disinterest, undermining your message. Eye contact is another critical aspect of non-verbal communication. Maintaining eye contact with your audience establishes a connection, making your message more personal and impactful. It shows you're confident in what you're saying and you're genuinely interested in their reaction. Facial expressions are the window to your emotions. They should match the tone of your voice and the content of your message. Smiling when sharing positive news or showing concern during difficult discussions helps convey empathy and understanding, making your communication more relatable. Silence, used effectively, can be a powerful non-verbal tool. Strategic pauses during your speech can emphasize important points, give your audience time to digest information, and create a sense of anticipation for what's coming next. Incorporating appropriate non-verbal cues can make your communication more engaging and effective. It reinforces your message and helps to convey your emotions, intentions, and personality. Remember, effective leadership communication is not just about what you say but how you say it, and non-verbal cues are a big part of that. How? Chapter 8: Practicing active listening. Active listening is an essential skill for leaders. It not only demonstrates respect and care for your team members but also provides valuable insights into their thoughts, feelings, and motivations. This chapter focuses on how leaders can develop and practice active listening to enhance communication and build stronger relationships. Active listening involves fully concentrating on what is being said rather than just passively hearing the message of the speaker. It requires a conscious effort to understand, interpret, and evaluate the message from the speaker's perspective. To practice active listening, start by giving the speaker your undivided attention. This means putting aside distracting thoughts and focusing solely on the message. Non-verbal cues like nodding, maintaining eye contact, and leaning slightly forward can show the speaker you are engaged and interested. Clarifying and summarizing what you've heard is another key aspect of active listening. It demonstrates that you are not only listening but also processing the information. Asking open-ended questions encourages deeper insights and shows that you value the speaker's input. Reflecting feelings is also crucial. Sometimes, what's left unsaid is just as important as what is spoken. By acknowledging and reflecting the speaker's emotions, You validate their feelings and foster a deeper emotional connection. Active listening can transform the way you communicate and lead. It promotes mutual understanding, resolves conflicts more effectively, and builds a foundation of trust and respect within your team. By honing your active listening skills, you position yourself as a leader who truly values and understands their team, which in turn inspires loyalty and motivation. Chapter 9. Handling difficult conversations with ease. Navigating difficult conversations is a hallmark of strong leadership. Whether it's delivering bad news, addressing performance issues, or resolving conflicts, the way these conversations are handled can significantly impact team morale and trust. This chapter offers strategies to approach these challenging discussions with confidence and empathy. Start by setting a positive tone. Approach the conversation with a mindset focused on finding solutions, not assigning blame. This sets a constructive atmosphere right from the beginning. Ensure the setting is private and free from interruptions, showing respect for the other person and the seriousness of the discussion. Be clear and direct in your communication. Ambiguity only leads to confusion and anxiety. State the issue plainly, but pair it with empathy. Acknowledge the difficulty of the situation and express your willingness to understand their perspective. This balance between clarity and empathy reduces defensiveness, opening the path to a productive dialogue. Active listening, as previously discussed, is crucial in these conversations. Allow the other person to share their side of the story without interruptions. Sometimes, simply feeling heard can de-escalate a potentially tense situation.